All right, so a lot of people have been asking for tutorial for Slappy crooks. It's hot as crap outside right now. There's no wax sticking to the curbs at all. And I'm trying out some prototype tensors that never made it to market. So I don't know how well this is gonna work, but we're gonna try to see if we can get a few Slappy crooks in. I don't even know how my warm-up's gonna go, but we'll figure it out. So let's start out with some basics. So first things, foot placement, right? Getting into this trick, the way I have my foot is I have my front foot kind of in the pocket like this, and I kind of point towards the direction I'm going a little bit, because obviously you're locked in at an angle, so then your toe will be kind of pointed where you want to go. So it'll be just above the bolts, right in the pocket, kind of like my whole foot on the board like this. My back foot is kind of like just at the start of where the tail slopes up. And it'll also kind of be kind of staggered in that kind of same direction. Not as much as the front foot, but still close, right? So this is your foot placement. So let's move on to the next step. Next step is approach. So you want to approach this trick, the way I always tell people to do it, is you want to go in at the angle that you're going to lock in to the crooked grind. So what I mean by that is, obviously when you lock into a crooked grind, if you want to pinch it, you're like this, right? It's kind of at that 45-degree angle. And so that's kind of how I swerve in. I'll go kind of straight, kind of like maybe 5-6 feet over to the side of the curb, and then at the last second I'll swerve in. I'll swerve in towards the curb at a 45, and then that's where I shift my weight. So the next step for this trick. Okay, so after you swerve in, right, the way that I kind of teach people how to lock into it is I'll tell them to kind of just stay on the ground like this. I'll tell them to put one foot on their board towards their nose. If you're regular, obviously you use your other foot, but put your foot where it would be when you do the crooked grind, and then just push it towards the curb and tilt towards your toe. So when you do that, watch what happens. It wants to go up, right? Going toe side at the last second is what gets it to go up the curb, okay? Once it goes up, you have to let the board, or let the curb stand you up over it, right? So that's why that 45-degree angle when you come in, that gives you that, it's almost like it stops your momentum from going over the curb, and it stands you up on top. So your toe side here, when you're going in, toe side, that gets that wheel to glide up, and then once the wheel's up, all you do is sit back down on your heel. And once you sit back down on your heel, then you stand directly over the curb. Now, once you stand over that heel, smooth sailing. You literally are just gliding to the end of the curb. Just keep your weight centered over that front foot on your heel, and it'll take you to the end. You don't want to let go of that heel side pressure. As soon as you let go of heel side pressure, you go toe side a little bit, then you're going to slip out of it, and it obviously is not going to look good. And it won't, if you go toe side at all, even at the very end, it won't give you the snap out. So if you want to snap out of the trick, even if you have to pop out early, if you go toe side and try to pop out, then it's just going to go like this, and you'll end up going primo. So you want to stay heel side. That way you can kind of give it that nudge forward, and once you give it that nudge, that's what gives it that crisp snap out, because it's just, all the crook is when popping out of it is a build up in your bushing tension, if that makes sense. So it wants to spring you off of the trick at the end. That's how people get such a good snap out of crooked grinds. So, but once you learn this trick, it's kind of one of the more basic slappies. Once you learn it, you'll probably have a lot less respect for me. No, I'm just kidding. Well, you probably already do. But a lot of what I do is around crooks, nose slides and stuff, whether it's front side or back side. Front side is a little harder, but crooked grinds are really not that bad. I've seen people that are, you know, pretty new to skating, well, pretty new to curb skating, and figure out crooks like relatively quickly as soon as I show them what I've showed you. So keep at it. I'm gonna do a few right now and see if we can get some. Maybe slow-mo a few. I don't know. Might look cool, might not. Probably not, because it's me. So there's that. But anyways, all right, let's do a few. The piss poor attempt. What the fuck was that? Gosh, dude, it's not grinding. I'm trying to do a long one. Ow. That one fucking hurt. So that's the end of Slappy Crook tutorial. If you want anything else, sorry, I'm sweating so bad right now. It's like, I feel like I'm in a terrarium or something out here. If you want any other trick tips or anything like that, you're curious about something I'm riding, any part of my setup, drop a comment. Yeah, tell me what else you'd like to see. I know a lot of people were requesting Slappy Feebles, so see if I can do that one too. Maybe front crooks, maybe nose slide crooks. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, I'll see everyone soon. Keep skating those curbs, man.